Could you tell the story about Hernö and how we thought what it was and what it actually was?
Yeah, we thought that Hernö was something, probably maybe the gin distillery, Hernö Gin, that they came up with the sort of...
I live in Stockholm City and bike everywhere. All my clothes are vintage, I mix up socks and underwear. I'm a dresser between jobs, gay and vegan too. I hope the stories of my life will entertain you.
This is a house in Härnösand, and this is my friend Magnus walking in Härnösand.
Going now.
We're going to Café Sigrid, where we were yesterday. It's a fantasy, no, it's a celebration, it was very, very good.
Can you stand here just under this?
It was very, very good.
Yeah.
It's, what do you call it? It was a success.
Yeah.
Yesterday. So I'm standing here because I have a fan here above my head.
Here we go. Play on words. Pusshållplats. Busshållplats. If this was a B, it would be a bus stop. But puss means sort of kiss. So this is a stop where you kiss someone. So I'm just going to stand here. No, I'm going to leave. So lingonberry butter. I gotta try this. I gotta try it now. Mmm. Mmm. I need to ask what's in this. Mmm.
Eller var det kanelchokladkaka? I never had this before.
This is having one of the best things you have in your life. This is something called a cinnamon bun brownie. And you can't get a word out of him because he is in love. I'm having a fabulous time here because opposite here there's this bench where people sit down and then they do something and then they walk away. And of course we have this thing which is the puss stop. So people stop there and kiss. But mostly fun to just see people walk by. I saw one of the most tattooed daddies I ever seen. No, and he was an actual father, not a daddy. Yeah, he was tattooed everywhere except the face. So people have penguins everywhere. We are back at the hotel to get our bags. Here is a square. Here is a prize-winning ice cream shop. And I, being vegan, cannot eat all the ice cream, but they got some sorbet, Gångsvik glassbar, and Magnus, of course, can eat absolutely everything except vegan stuff.
Jo, sorbet melon, förlakelsen är glass, ja.
Okay, I ordered a blood orange sorbet. Lovely.
finns en ö som heter Hernö.
Ja, nu är vi på Hernö.
Yeah, this is blood orange. So good. We are done doing ice cream. The train leaves about half an hour. No, in an hour. So we're going to check out if this art hall, if it's supposed to be open and there's supposed to be a Picasso in there. So remember that Picasso we talked about? Well, they close at 4 o'clock. So bye-bye Picasso. Now let's go to the train station, or towards the train station. In here used to live, I think, the county's governor. And this is built in 17, what year was it?
1790.
1790. As
Oh God, that is sort of when Gustav III was killed at the masquerade ball in Stockholm. He was killed in 1793.
Oh,
So that's the same time.
yeah.
Wow.
And they were just gladly building this. Could this have been the reason they shot him? No one knows, right?
No one knows.
We saw this thing when we were on the island over there. And we thought this is something to do with the dock workers, but it doesn't seem to be. So we thought, we still have time, let's just go up. It's just, a place for birds to apparently. But I guess it's to view. You tell the story about Hernö and how we thought what it was and what it actually was.
Yeah, we thought that Hernö was something, probably maybe the gin distillery, Hernö Gin, that they came up with the sort of slogan, like a short version of Härnösand, Hernö. And then we came to this town and we saw Hernö Shoes and Hernö Pharmacy, blah, blah, blah. And we thought, who was first? Was it the gin distillery or was it the people here on this island that were the first one who invented it? Well, the ice cream lady, she told us, we're actually now on an island which is called Hernö. I have no words.
This is rather nice. This is rather nice. If it's for a price. Swallow it twice. It's a house. That's a mouse. So this is a mural of a naked lady, and the naked lady's got visitors coming in her vajayjay. We are now leaving the island of Hernö and going to, I think, the mainland, possibly, definitely. Well, I'm definitely on the bridge. And I'm definitely not on Hernö, no more. This is Härnösand Central Station. Oh, this is the station. And we are at track 3, going to Sundsvall. Oh yes, we are. It's been fabulous staying here. I like the city very much. Everyone has been tremendously kind. My own one regret is I would like to have possibly a larger breakfast. But then I had this massive vegan buffet instead. We sat here and realized there's a sign here for an old, now closed hamburger chain, Swedish one called Clock, and Magnus went bonkers Googling stuff and finding out stuff, and this was supposed to be a new because it closed somewhere in the 90s, didn't it? the chain?
Yeah, 99. It
Yeah.
closed the chain.
Yeah, and then they sort of started it again, and then they closed it, and he started looking for it, and then you suddenly found something else.
Well, the first hamburger was made in, maybe a hamburger was made in probably America before that, but in Sweden we have a meatball, it's round, and then what is the difference between a meatball and a thin,
Burger?
well, yeah, like a flat
Flat?
meat of meatball, and then in 1957 they changed it from a meatball, and then a flat one is a hamburger.
Where did they found this plat hamburger?
Yeah, there was this guy called Eric who asked the authorities about this, and he sold meatballs and stuff, and then he started to sell hamburgers, and this place is still alive today. It's called Vega Baren, and it's like 1 hour of commute from Stockholm. So that is the first hamburger bar in Sweden, and it opened in 1964.
And who is as old as that hamburger bar?
You!
Our train is about to arrive. Here it comes. We are changing trains in Sundsvall. Funny happened. Talk about
to the forum.
Yeah. Talk about it. Oh no, never mind. I got a view here.
I also got it.
So, I met an old friend on the train, and he was working. He had a lot of. He said he was a landlord, and he had
Real estate.
Yeah, real estate. He had a hotel in Buenos Aires. And then he said, "Where exactly?" You said, "Buenos Aires is such a big country." And then he said, "In."
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
That.
What did you say?
Not a big country.
What did you say? Exactly. Oh.
What did I say? Well, he said, like, yeah, I have a hotel there. It's in the neighborhood called Palermo. And I was like, oh, Palermo, that was a city in Spain. And he was like, no, but maybe in Italy. Yeah, end of story.
You have to, I guess you have to have. You either have to be there, or someone is really great telling.
I have to explain myself. The thing is, because in South America, the Spaniards occupied a lot of the land there. So you have in Spain and in South America, you have a lot of towns that are called the same thing. So you have
The same thing as.
the same name in Spain and the same name in South America, because the Spaniards were there and occupied, so they named the cities in South America the same names they had in Spain.
But the thing is, Palermo is still not in Spain, right?
Well, you don't know. I think there is a city, also a small city. I mean, you have.
He's just Googling Palermo, trying to make it into Spanish city.
So it's highlighted. It is not a city in Spain, but you can travel to Palermo from Spain.
Well, you can. I guess you can travel to Palermo from anywhere, right?
Yeah. What's your point?
So there's been an accident on the line further on, so now at least we're going to be staying at Hudiksvall for an hour and a half before they can sort of start moving again. So nothing's wrong on this train, some further away on the line. Just please close the door. Yeah, thank you.
Well, he was out of work, just minding his day. Then a friend from said, come right away, I'm moving on. I've got a new plan, but I don't know you'll be perfect. You're the dresser man.